Colgan Air Flight 9446 was a fatal aviation accident that occurred on August 26, 2003, involving a Beechcraft 1900D aircraft operated by Colgan Air. The aircraft crashed shortly after takeoff from Barnstable Municipal Airport in Hyannis, Massachusetts, killing both pilots on board. There were no passengers. Details of the flight. Aircraft: Beechcraft 1900D, a twin-engine turboprop airliner designed for short-haul regional flights. Flight purpose: the flight was a repositioning flight intended to ferry the aircraft from Hyannis to Albany International Airport, ALB, in New York. There were no passengers, and only the two pilots were aboard. Accident sequence. 1. Takeoff and immediate issues. The aircraft took off from runway 24 at Barnstable Municipal Airport at around 3:40 a.m. EDT. Shortly after liftoff, the aircraft experienced significant control difficulties. It began banking heavily to the left and losing altitude. 2. Crash. The pilots were unable to regain control, and the aircraft crashed into Nantucket Sound, approximately 2 miles off the coast, about 30 seconds after takeoff. The plane was completely destroyed, and both pilots were killed on impact. Investigation findings. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, conducted a thorough investigation, determining the following key factors. 1. Improper configuration. The primary cause of the crash was determined to be an improper configuration of the elevator trim tabs during takeoff. The trim tabs, which control the aircraft's pitch, nose up or down, were mistakenly set to an extreme nose-up position, which made it very difficult for the pilots to maintain level flight. 2. Contributing factors. Lack of adequate checklist procedures. The pilots failed to properly follow the pre-takeoff checklist, which would have caught the incorrect trim settings. The crew may have been fatigued due to the early hour of the flight. 3. Human error. The investigation revealed that the pilots did not verify the position of the elevator trim before takeoff, which is a critical item in pre-flight checks. The airline's training program and operational oversight were also scrutinized, with some suggestions that these factors may have contributed to the crew's error. Aftermath. Following the crash, the NTSB recommended improvements to flight crew training, particularly in the use of checklists and pre-flight procedures. Colgan Air made changes to its operational procedures to enhance safety and avoid similar incidents in the future. This accident highlighted the critical importance of adhering to standard operating procedures and pre-flight checklists in aviation, especially during low visibility or challenging operational conditions.